hope you're having a blessed day today. Oh my goodness. I was just talking to myself, and I hope this message resonates with someone who needs to hear this. And as I was talking to myself, something I just asked myself was, God, show me how to give more of myself to the process, to my process. As somebody who is a bright light, as somebody who shines and is very magnetic, but also someone who can be like, is what I have to offer something people want to experience? I know this truth about myself, and then I have this question that is also not a truthful statement, it's just a question. And God had told me, give what you have to offer and see what responds, see who responds. And so I offer that same message to you today. If you're in a space in your spirit where you're like, God, I don't know if what I have to offer is valuable, go find out. Go put out into the world, and the world will give you the response to affirm what is true and what is falsified by the worries of your mind. I had wrote this download that I had got, which was, God, help me shine my light with more confidence. And I think it's really easy to affirm ourselves from this place of, I am, I am, I am. I am this, I am that. And that is true. But now, to take it even further and to take it to an even deeper place, it now must become, now that I know that this is what I am, God, I ask you to show me self, highest self. I ask you to show me how to utilize what I know I am. How to utilize what I know is true about me. Not only how to utilize, what maybe do I need to let go of, relax into, in order for those gifts and talents to be utilized to the greatest capacity. Ashe. So, I got this download the other day, which was like yesterday actually, which was, your only job is to give your effort. The movement is up to God. All you are called to do is show up and to give your effort. It is not your job to create the ripples and the waves. It is simply just to throw the stone. Ashe, ashe. Your job is simply to skip the stone, simply throw the stone, and God will respond by revealing the ripples of that effect, of that effort. I had this vision in my mind as I had wrote these downloads as I was speaking to myself. Something that came in was, shine your light so the plane knows where to land. I got this image in my mind of, the people who work on the tarmac when the plane starts to fly. Not rebuke it. But when the plane starts to land, and you see the people, they start waving their lights, like, and you can get out, or you can stay. It's cool. And that's all they're meant to do, is shine so the plane knows where to land. They know the plane is coming. They know that they have something to expect. And all they must do is stand there and shine those lights so the plane can touch down. These blessings are coming for you. These gifts, these prayers, these manifestations are coming to life. These visions that are truths to you are coming to the forefront. It is now your time to shine your light so that they know where to land. I speak that to myself as I express this outwardly. It is time just to shine. And that is what you're being called to give more effort in. It's just simply shining. That's it. It also made me think about if you're on that plane, if you're on that plane, you might not have the worries of, oh, how do I fly this thing? Your only concern is enjoying the ride. The only effort you needed to make, though, was to make sure you were at the airport on time, you found your terminal, and you found your seat. That was the effort you had to make. Make sure you packed your clothes. You know, that was the effort you were called to do. God is not asking you to build the airport. God is not asking you to pave the runway. God is not asking you to build the plane. God is simply asking you to make the effort to get there so that you can be carried the rest of the way. Ashe. So, I pray that today you give more of yourself to the process. I pray that for myself, that I give more of myself to the process. And even in me doing so, I am making this video because Spirit has been telling me for a minute now, Mommy, do you know that the world needs to hear what you have to offer? And I do know that, but I need to act in belief that I know that. I need my actions to back what I know. Literally, I have to go to AT&T. I record. This is my second time recording this video, so that's how I know it's an important thing to get out. My phone blew up today. The battery blew up, and my phone has been tripping. My phone has been tripping these past couple of days, and God has really been telling me. I've been really thinking a lot about discipline and how can I be more disciplined to my process, to myself. And God has shown me this phone represents a lack of discipline. Not responding to the first call to take action. You know, my battery started tweaking and shutting down like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. And I was like, oh, maybe it's just a one-time thing. You know, but I knew it wasn't because I was on the train. I was on the train, girl. I was on the train, girl. I was on the train, girl, looking at the map into somebody's house, and my phone just shuts off, and it was fully charged. I'm not going to say it was fully charged, but it was charged enough for me to get to where I was going. Okay? Had like 20 good percent in it. And, girl, shut off. I'm in the train station. I meet this wonderful woman. Her name is Vanessa. And she helps me out, helps me make sure I'm going the right way. And she's an angel. I'm always meeting angels. But God had given me the signals that, hey, this might be something you want to check on. This might be something you want to look into. You might want to go to the store. If this is important to you, you might want to go check on that. Make that effort. You see? And instead I said, I've been walking around with this power bank pack on my phone for this past week. And I'm like, my battery is already struggling. Now I put the power bank pack on it. I thought that was the best thing to do. My battery said, baby, it's hot in here. I'm about to be flooded. But all I have to say, I'm about to go figure it out. Something divine is about to take place. But I hope that today you make effort to maintain the peace in your life. You make effort. The effort is the discipline. Okay? Redefine that. I may make another video on discipline and stuff. But make the effort, mommy. Just make the effort. You know, don't worry about the results. Just throw that stone and walk off. Throw that stone with your best efforts, with your best spirit, okay? Something I always think about growing up, my mom, she always talked about, in her own way, she never said it this way, but this is how I internalized it, about how do you create your own positive experience. She never expressed it like this. This is my interpretation of what I think my mom was trying to tell me. But it'd be even something like washing the dishes. You know, sometimes it could be hard to wash the dishes. Sensory-wise, it's just a lot, right? I'll speak for myself. But my mom would always say, just because you're not enjoying it don't mean you can't smile. And that can feel a little counterproductive because sometimes you just pout and not. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, if you give a little bit more of yourself, put yourself into the experience instead of just letting the experience have you. If you can give a little bit more of yourself to the experience and put yourself in the act. Who am I? I'm a joyful person. Let me put my joy into this experience. And when I put my joy into the experience, it helps me pass through something that I do not enjoy doing with greater ease. So I hope that you do that this week as well. Think about the things that you might not feel favorable towards doing, but think about what element of me could I put into this that would allow me to enjoy this even more, you know? But I love you. You pretty. You super, super, super impactful to this world. You're magnetic. You're a charm on the beautiful charm bracelet of life, okay? You're a darling, precious being, and I love you. And I pray for everyone, the collective, who is excited and eager to experience higher level of self-mastery, self-discipline, surrenderance and trust and faith. You know, oh, God is speaking to me. Like, what does that even mean to have faith if you are not willing to put your effort in the faith? Faith takes effort. Yeah. Yeah. Faith takes effort. You know, faith takes, you know, a willingness. Belief is being willing to trust. Trust is confidence. Okay? I got a lot to talk about. Not right now. Not right now. Let me keep it channeled. Let me keep the message. But all of this to say is you are not directionally challenged. You know what you need to do. Don't ask what you need to do anymore. Ask how can I do it to my highest capabilities with the tools that I possess. Amen. I should. All right. You up. We up. I'm up. God is great. We are good. Life is good right now. Nothing negative is happening to you. You are experiencing positive shifts at all times. And I pray that you experience them in this instant onward. Okay? I'll be talking to you soon. Peace and love forever.